Have you ever wondered why you don't belong? Have you ever wondered, maybe I want to be somewhere else? Maybe you're too stressed. Maybe something's wrong. In 1996, Pokemon was made by a man named Satoshi Tajiri for children all over the world. Books, shows, games, basically just to release stress. It's a fun little thing. It's Pokemon, basically magical creatures made in a world with humans to work together and help each other out. Hi, my name is Tristan Medina Biden, and I'll be talking about Generation 4 Pokemon lore. The first Pokemon is their god, alright? He was in an egg before time and space itself, and it is described that he has made the universe in 1,000 arms. Obviously, he doesn't from the picture, but they said that's what happened, and basically he's known as the original one, and he is the creator of all things, and he could destroy anything, make anything, and he protects the world from anything that happens, such as a meteor. And every Pokemon I'm about to name on this list is made by him, because he is the original one. Next Pokemon is from the Creation Trio, and he's representing antimatter, known as the Renegade Pokemon, Giratina. And he is made just to basically keep peace between both worlds, the Distortion world and his world. And he got mad at the creator, so he decided to fight back. Even though he did not win, he was trapped in the Distortion world for fighting. Next Pokemon, Palkia, known as a spatial Pokemon, also part of the Creation Trio, representing space. He can do anything that is related to space, whether it's destroying space, creating space, and he also lives in a world that is torn up into ribbons. Even though it may not be the most perfect world, he is very protective of it. And his counterpart, Dialga, which I'll be talking about next, him and Palkia also get into various fights that put the world into danger. They have to be protected by other various Pokemon. Dialga, the temporal Pokemon, also part of the Creation Trio, representing time. It is a legendary Pokemon to know. It said that time flows when Dialga heart beats. When Dialga was made, that is when time was created, basically, in the lore. And it is said that Dialga also lives in his own time dimension that is constantly being sped up or slowed down, depending on whether he is in it or not. And him and Palkia can, if they're on good terms, can choose to make a universe themselves, and if not, they can make a universe by their lonesome. The next three Pokemon I'll be talking about are the Lake Guardians, which are Uxie, Azelf, and Mesprit. Azelf is the willpower Pokemon, which is stated that each three can leave their body and turn and take possession of anything that has a soul to help out the universe. And it is said that if anybody were to harm Azelf, all willpower from humanity will be left, and humans will remain standstill for eternity. Mesprit, which is the emotion Pokemon, it is known as being of emotion. It taught humans mobility of sorrow, pain, and joy. It is said that if anybody touches Mesprit, all emotions will be drained away. And anyone who would disrespect Mesprit their emotion will be thrown in disarray. Uxie, the knowledge Pokemon, can erase memories of anything and anyone and any Pokemon. Anything that has had a memory, it can be erased by Uxie. And when Uxie first emerged, that is when humans gained knowledge of anything and how basically humans were alive today, or not alive, but when solve equations and do the things that we can do today, basically. Next Pokemon is Heatran. He is a lava dome Pokemon. It dwells in volcanic caves and digs with his cross-shaped feet to crawl on ceilings and walls. They don't know much about this Pokemon, but he is made up of molten lava and steel, and he hides in the cave all day. And he threatens people because he may not have his magma stone, which he needs to survive. The next two I'll be talking about is a lunar duo. The first, Darkrai. He is known as the Pitch Black Pokemon and is mostly related to nighttime. He's known to inhabit dreams and use them to feed off himself. The next is Cresselia, and she is known as the Lunar Pokemon. And she's associated with the crescent moon, and the Cresselia feather is said to have heal any being and anybody. Thank you very much for listening.